The universe of Destiny 2 is on the brink of a monumental shift. As the Guardians prepare to embark on a new journey in the final shape, the game's narrative structure is transforming, moving away from the predictable cadence of seasons to the unexplored realms of episodic storytelling. This transition marks a pivotal moment in the game's history, promising a future filled with surprises, deeper lore, and uncharted adventures. Bungie spoke about these changes and possibly secrets we may come to face, including ending curses, hatching dragons, and much more. Amidst development, we've also learned that Joe Blackburn, game director of Destiny 2, will pass the torch as he departs the company. Let's discuss. In a new Gamespot article titled "How Destiny 2 is Ditching Seasons for Less Predictable Episodes," Bungie Dev speak about what's next for Destiny 2. We've had seasons in the game for years. At first, it worked. Changing up that early Destiny 2 content model for seasons made the game better. It was a fresh change that introduced more content more often to the game. But lately, players have been fed up. Last year, around the Final Shape announcement, Bungie explained that the familiar structure of seasonal content, a narrative rhythm that has pulsed throughout the heart of Destiny 2 for 4 years, is now evolving. The seasons, once a canvas for weekly story missions and predictable patterns, are giving way to a new episodic format. This change is not just a shift in storytelling, but a response to the Guardians' voices, a testament to Bungie's commitment to keeping the universe of Destiny 2 vibrant and unpredictable. Now, I'm sure we've heard this before from Bungie. They want to always put mysteries and things like this into the game. Sometimes it didn't pay off, but this is the goal. The future of Destiny 2 will unfold in these episodes, each a trilogy of acts, offering expansive narratives, new challenges, and undiscovered secrets. This episodic journey begins after the next major expansion, the Final Shape, introducing a storytelling canvas broader and more intricate than ever before.
We're reaching the end of this 10-year journey. What comes next?
The episodes, and the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the Final Shape. And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the Final Shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is the 3-act structure. The acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons, new artifact mods, new activities. There's going to be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments in every single one of these acts. We're actually providing more cinematic styled experiences throughout the Final Shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like, each episode is something you can experience, whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with this big epic moment is that we get to innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling. Episodes provides this awesome foundation for the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the Final Shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2 throughout the year.
Yet, as the anticipation builds, Bungie keeps the details shrouded in mystery, promising a narrative experience that is both fresh and exhilarating. Will it pay off? I hope so. With Lightfall's release, players declining over the last year, the Final Shape needs to be good and the episodes that follow. The transition to episodic storytelling is not without its challenges. The narrative team, Jonathan Tu and Nico Stevens, confront the delicate balance between the efficiency of a structured content framework and the desire for unpredictability. The goal is clear: to weave a tapestry of stories that surprise and delight, that defy expectations and enrich the Guardians' journey through the cosmos. Here's what they say. Speaking for the narrative team, we hear our audience loud and clear that the structure of our story may have become predictable, even if the story quality is still high. We're working on a number of things right now we can't explicitly share, but that involves changing up the structure so that we can pleasantly surprise you guys more frequently in the future. To create a framework for how content should be made, it makes it easier to produce that content quickly because everyone's on the same page, but it can also be predictable because everyone's on the same page. So injecting more variability into those frameworks is something that we've been talking about and learning about. Those frameworks that we're talking about are a survival skill for us as developers who are on tight timelines. We've identified that, and across disciplines, that's the main danger of them, that they become predictable. And we talk frequently about surprises and delighters. It's something that comes up as terminology and discussions about what we're planning for surprises and delighters, making sure that we've covered that player expectation. As the curtain falls on the season of The Wish, Bungie takes the opportunity to address long-standing mysteries and lay the groundwork for future tales. The revelation of the 15th Wish, a narrative thread that has intrigued the community since the Forsaken expansion, exemplifies Bungie's dedication to storytelling that resonates with its audience. This moment is not just a revelation, it's a bridge to the untold stories that lie ahead. The article dives more into examples like that 15th Wish, but I made a video recapping its entire story recently if you are interested. There are two extra plot threads that Season 23 left us with, which are that Riven and Taranis have children. They are the most obvious route for other Ahamkara stories, should we choose to pursue them in the future, he said. There are also a couple of characters in our cast, like Petra and Crow, who still care a lot about the Corsairs that are stuck in the Dreaming City curse, who might one day need something as powerful as an Ahamkara to help them. So that's interesting. There have been plot threads left open, like the obvious episodic image reveals of Fikrul and Xivu Arath, but new ones are also being introduced, like the future of the Ahamkara and a Dreaming City conclusion. I don't know about you right now, I'm kind of tired of the whole Dreaming City having a couple seasons there recently, but maybe down the line if they introduce something new to combat the threat, it could pique my interest again. A bunch of new dragons flying around though would be pretty epic. But as Destiny 2 embarks on this new narrative path, the universe brims with potential. The episodic format, if done correctly and as Bungie says, opens the doors to stories untold, adventures uncharted, and mysteries unveiled. The Guardians stand at the threshold of a new era, one where every episode is a step into the unknown, every act a chance to explore the depths of the Destiny universe. Joe Blackburn made some tweets yesterday about the current state of the final shape, where Bungie is at, how it's going, and his new adventure after Bungie. He says, "Next month, the final shape will be hitting one of its most critical internal milestones, a ritual we call the end-to-end playtest. This ritual has been a key part of development since Forsaken. It's multiple days of consecutive internal playtesting that not only generates incredibly valuable closing feedback on everything coming this summer, but also spiritually kicks off a shift toward bug fixing and polished work. Heading into this milestone, I've gotten to play hundreds of hours of the final shape, and what the world-class talent here at Bungie has created has quickly become one of the things I'm most proud to have worked on throughout my career. This ritual will be especially meaningful to me personally, as it will also serve as a moment to pass the torch of Destiny 2 game director to the next era of leadership, as I head on to new adventures outside the walls of Bungie. As we hit end-to-end next month, Tyson Green will take the reins as Destiny 2 game director. If you've followed Bungie for any length of time, you've heard his name. From Halo PvP to the creation of exotic weapons in Destiny 1, Tyson has been a critical part of Bungie's legacy since Myth 2. As a deeply invested Guardian before starting here at Bungie, getting to be a part of the Destiny 2 team has been the privilege of a lifetime. I am and will forever remain a lifelong Bungie fan and believer in what the team within its walls are capable of. I've still got some time before I pass the torch, but as I look forward to taking a big break from social media, I know I'll see y'all around the tower. It is going to be great to play Destiny alongside all of you. Luke Smith also had this to say, 2 things but in 2 posts, Joe, Tyson. First, I remember interviewing Joe to join the raid team after Destiny 2014, and simply hoping after our conversation that other interviewers would love what he could bring to Bungie as much as I did. They did. Then, when Joe rejoined Bungie as we were working on Beyond Light, ultimately taking over as Destiny 2's game director, he and the team truly delivered on the promise of an expansion with the Witch Queen. Other than himself and his family, and his oh-so-lucky future co-workers, no one is as excited as the next step in his career as I am. He will undoubtedly be missed here. Second, Tyson. Bless him and his lack of social media, Green is one of the most senior and best developers not only on Destiny 2, but at Bungie. I remember late nights on Destiny 2014, playtesting the game with Jason, ME, and Tyson, as we all tried to translate the best feelings from WoW, MMOs, and games we loved into a first-person shooter. I remember Tyson and I worked closely during the Taken King. He and his teams worked to arrange the game into a giant quest line, and our repeated attempts to itemize the endgame and find a home for Conspiracy Theory D. Tyson is a humble, thoughtful developer, and one of the best game designers I've ever worked with. Your Guardians remain in, through Tyson and the Destiny 2 team, incredible hands. Back to where I was, see you soon. So this is huge. It's sad to see Joe leave, but we definitely wish him the best in his future endeavors. The final shape will enter its testing phase soon, and after that, polish and bug fixes. So as the story not only evolves with the final shape and episodes, so too will Bungie. Joe says the final shape is one of the best things or one of his most favorite things he's worked on. So let's just hope us the fans get to feel that same way come June. So let us know in the comments how you feel about these episodes. They sound great from what Bungie has told us in the trailers. More content, more often, so let's hope that's the case after the final shape. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you all in the next video.